Girls learn to talk earlier, use sentences earlier, and tend to read quicker than boys. People who lose their virginity late have a higher income, higher education, and a healthier relationship later in life than those who lost their virginity earlier. Behavior affects morality. People who lie, betrayed someone, or committed other immoral acts begin to perceive what is good or bad in another way. When two people who love each other look into each other's eyes, then their heart rates synchronize with each other. Studies have shown that couples who are in love are so bonded that after 3 minutes of looking into each other's eyes, their heart rates will sync up with ... Makeup can make other women jealous. The way people treat you is sometimes a reflection of how they treat themselves. Happiness, anger, sadness, fear, disgust, and surprise are the 6 emotions that are universally expressed. Most suicides are connected to depression. Brain is the fattest organ in the body, contains 100 billion neurons and nerve cells 15 times the total human population on Earth, and 1 trillion glial cells, and has around 150,000 miles of blood vessels. A study shows that men who feel hungry often preferred women with higher weights. Psychology says the best things in life are usually found when you are not looking for them. Psychology says the saddest thing about betrayal is that it never comes from your enemies, it comes from those you trust the most. Psychology says life becomes more meaningful when you realize the simple fact that you'll never get the same moment twice. Psychology says spending a great amount of time with someone can literally cause you to pick up their habits. Psychology says the more loving you are, the more painful it feels when a person fails to realize how much you care for them. Psychology says we seem to ignore the ones who adore us and pay more attention to those who ignore us. Marry someone who understands that you need to be alone. Sometimes these types of marriages last longer. Psychology says when you're ignored by someone whose attention means the most to you, the reaction in the brain is similar to physical pain. Being nice to someone you dislike doesn't mean you're fake. It means you're mature enough to tolerate that individual. Psychology says laughter increases both physical and emotional pain tolerance. Overall, laughing more literally makes you a stronger person. Women tend to remember more of those who ignore them than those who constantly talk to them. Hugging a woman for 20 seconds improves her happiness and self-confidence. According to some psychologists, human being is not capable of being just friends with members of opposite sex. I love you has a more emotional effect on the brain when it's whispered in the left ear. The more attractive you find someone, the more difficult it becomes to lie to them. Women are more attracted to men who pay attention, someone who remembers details about them. Feelings don't die easily because we keep feeding them with memories. That's exactly why it's so hard to move on. Women with long hair will be more attractive, but long hair will affect women's intelligence. 70% of people pretend to be okay simply because they don't want to annoy others with their problems. Never underestimate your power to change yourself, and never overestimate your power to change others. If there is still something to be done, then consider that nothing has been done yet. If you have the ability to love yourself first.